All right.
Yay! We fucking did it.
We did it. We think we're doing it.
Another week in the books.
Another week in the books.
Yes. Just coming off of our
double Byron
podcast.
Yeah, the double Byron Daniel and the Five Dead Dogs with just Christian.
Yes, just up, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense. I think there's only 4 of them anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, man, I'm fucking feeling great this week.
Yeah?
How about you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Pretty
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. Except for the thing in my neck. I guess I gotta go see what's going on. I got something clogged up in there. Some sinus shit. We'll figure it out.
In your neck?
Yeah, I got a lymph node that's kind of like swollen right here.
Uh-huh.
A little painful, not really painful, but painful, you know? So we're going to figure it out. I'm not a doctor. Some doctor will tell me what it is. I'm having sinus headaches and shit, so I think it's just like allergies.
Don't they remove lymph nodes?
No. I think, well, some do, but like they
What happens if
remove
you-
your tonsils?
What does a lymph node do?
Oh, man, I don't remember. It does good stuff. Shit.
All right, we're going to erase all. No,
Fuck, I should know this too. I took it. I stopped having to do human anatomy in like my sophomore year of college. And that
I
was
just hear everybody,
fucking
they say their
5 years
lymph
ago.
nodes are swollen. I'm like, I don't know if my lymph nodes are ever swollen.
That's
I don't
good.
even- I don't even know if I can feel them. I don't want to.
No.
Tomorrow I'll have a big fucking swollen lymph node. That's what it is, you dumb motherfucker.
There it is, you fuck.
I knew somebody who had some lymph nodes swollen under their arm.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Infections in your lymph nodes are not good. You know, or like a swelling in your lymph node usually means that you have some kind of infection going on. Usually something like viral.
Right.
It's not really contagious. Just something going on in your body that you need to fucking get some antibiotics into. You know.
Right.
So we'll see. Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully that's all they have to do.
Yep.
I remember a friend of mine one time, he had a abscess tooth.
Mm-hmm.
And
I had one like that.
Fucking I think I remember whenever yours swole up a little bit.
Yeah, I had it like here, and it was like causing a bunch of fucking pain all over here. So which also might be a thing still. You know.
Yeah.
Still worried on whether they got it out or not. You know.
This dude had a big ass swollen thing one day. I was like, "What the fuck?" He's
Right.
like, "Don't make fun of me, bro." He's like, "They gotta wait till the infection goes down, or they can't
Right.
remove it, or something like that." I was like, "Wow, that sucks." Bro.
That sucks.
I wasn't making fun of you. I was alarmed.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm just worried about what is happening on your face right now.
Yeah, what am I witnessing? No, I don't know. That kind of shit grosses me out. I'm always kind of scared of sickness and
I don't like it, you know.
blood. I've got to get
I can look
shot.
at other shit. I don't like thinking about my own, you know,
Yeah.
my own problems. I used to think about death too much, or just like the shortness of life. Whenever anything's wrong with me, I'm just like, well, this is it. Fucking.
I'm not sure if I became okay with death or if I've just shoved it so far away in my mind.
Probably that
I'm
one.
like
Probably that one.
that just even kind of like, you know, when you were younger and you couldn't imagine being 30.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh God, when I'm 30 years old, I can't even imagine. I'm not going to live to 40, so who knows? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But like, I feel like, what was I saying?
Talking about death.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
about it anymore.
I don't think that's what I was saying. Like, it feels like one of those things that's so far off that I just cannot imagine.
Well, hopefully it is.
You know? Oh yeah, but I mean, other than surprise death, like,
Yeah. True.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
usually, I think, most deaths.
well, no, like when you got cancer and you've been living with it for 6 years, that's no surprise when you die.
Yeah, but
But
it was
it-
a surprise when you got cancer.
I guess.
We weren't planning on getting that shit.
Well, if you were smoking your whole life and you got cancer, you wouldn't be that surprised. I don't
know.
think.
Got a whole bunch of people way back in the day that didn't get cancer, smoking all the time.
Yeah, those are always. Whenever they say that, that's always like they were smoking filterless cigarettes.
Right, yeah.
They were like everything was tough.
They
Like,
also lived till 45, so
Yeah.
yeah, they probably did die of it.
Yeah.
They just didn't know it, you know?
It's funny when you look back on old pictures of your grandparents and they're like 42 or something like that, and they look like they're in their 60s already.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
they definitely already look like an old person for sure. Or, you know, my version of what an old person was.
Yeah,
or
no, I
anything
think
like that.
I think I saw a thing about that where it's like
I definitely saw an
up
article not
until,
too
like,
long ago.
up to like the millennial thing. It was like everybody generation before that, Boomer, X, all that shit is like when they were in high school, they looked like they were fucking 30, you know? Just everybody had like the very square cut hair or like pompadours or, you know, whatever the beehive fucking women's thing was just look older than you are.
Right.
Yeah, I guess just shitty photos.
Oh, they say nutrition is better now too, and stuff like that.
Sure,
so
yeah,
people
right.
aren't just like eating butter and pig fat on everything that they're doing or whatever.
Very true. Very true. But also that shit is good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you don't like the cheese.
I don't like the cheese. You know what? I don't think I'm ever going to eat cheese either.
That's fine. Fuck.
Fuck cheese.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe for you, because you're a pussy.
I don't know.
Does it fuck you up at all? Those, because like it's.
I don't like the
thing
actually,
where it's like, like Chinese people don't. This isn't. I don't know for sure, but it seems like they don't drink a lot of fucking milk over there. So they pretty much everybody over there is lactose intolerant. It's like if you were lactose intolerant for a long time, your gut health isn't ready for fucking more dairy. After it's like, well, it's good. It's like, well, yeah, I could eat it. That doesn't mean it's not going to make me feel like shit later.
I accidentally, for some reason, I was just getting the kids ready for school and stuff like that. And I usually drink almond milk in my cereal.
Yeah.
And I fucked up and poured some of their like whole milk.
How did you fuck that up?
I don't know. Just out of, I guess I was just pouring shit.
Everybody saying, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like oat milk definitely comes in a way different.
It is. I think it was just stuck in a rhythm of doing it. And then I took one bite and I was just like, I had to it was one of those things where I just opened my mouth and everything came out like, no, not for me. My body just does not want it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's
yeah.
like, even if you've never had it before, there's just the factor, or if you can have it now, it's like your gut health, your biomes and shit.
My mind just says no.
Right.
Like,
That's
it's
the other
weird.
thing is an aversion to it.
Yeah.
It's like every time you've ever eaten it, it's been a bad thing. So why would your
And what's funny
now
too is
it's
when
okay.
people will drink almond milk or something like that. They're saying that's kind of like milk. Whenever I taste milk, it does not taste.
It tastes nothing like.
It tastes
milk.
like you're not
milk,
supposed to even
like
be
that.
fucking eating it.
With
I
milk?
can't even. Yeah, I can't even
okay.
describe it.
I feel like oat milk and almond milk are the opposite for it, like that, or soy milk. It's like, this doesn't feel like a thing I should be drinking. Like, it doesn't feel like a bad thing, but when I think of this as milk, this isn't it.
Supposedly, whenever you make almond milk at home, and I can't even imagine how the fuck you do that. Whenever you make almond milk at home, it's supposedly better tasting.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But I always thought it's probably not as like white, or it's probably clearer.
I think it's still, it's more, it's milky, like cloudy.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. 'Cause I think you just basically wash it a lot.
Sounds fucking gross.
It sounds dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll just pay for it. That's the thing that I love the most is like with all the vegan crusades of like using this, and it's like to get all these things, you're like destroying fucking rainforests and shit. And
Well, they say you kill like with the. I've only kind of half-assed heard this. I have no idea, but they say you kill a good amount of animals whenever you're plowing. You're like harvesting vegetables.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So it's not like you're not killing anything.
yes, and I understand that it's way less than doing anything else that actually kills animals, but
Right.
the whole vegan thing is it is completely cruelty free to animals. When you still, there's no way to be completely cruelty free. There just isn't.
Yeah, they say a lot of animals get killed.
I guess maybe if you grow all your own shit completely organically, but
yeah, and then I mean, how far down are you going with like no
worms
cruelty?
A thing?
You know what I
Is
mean?
it? Yeah, worms a thing. Yeah.
I don't know. Are insects something that you don't want to hurt? Like, who
right?
gives a fuck at this point? You know what I mean? And if I don't give a fuck about insects, at what point are like low level animals something I don't give a shit about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rats, fucking
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
things like
Ugh.
that. You know. So I don't know. I don't know if, for one, I couldn't be vegan just because it sounds like I just haven't. I don't know if I
think
found.
you could.
I haven't found the right restaurant where I know I could go there at all times and never get bored with like
Right.
because if you look at vegan options, it's usually only 2 or 3 options on a menu
Right.
at a regular restaurant, not a vegetarian
right, of course,
restaurant,
yeah,
vegan
yeah.
restaurant. So
That's why you got to go to those, because the other
I
ones aren't
guess.
catering to that.
Yeah, but
The vegan restaurants, they do like cater to you to where it's like it's vegan, but if you ate this, you'll still get fat. It's still unhealthy.
Right.
It's like, yes, it's plants and this and that, but like we're frying these things up. It's fatty, it's salty, it's all the shit. It's not animal fats, but there's oils and fats in it, and it's healthier for you. But if you eat it like
Have
a
you
fucking
been-
madman, then yeah.
have you been to an all vegetarian restaurant?
No, No, not completely all vegetarian, but I did, like I say, I went to Trilly's a bunch. I love that fucking place, and that's got every sandwich they have. They do an alternate in a vegan style,
Yeah.
and that shit's good. And when I was dieting and working out, like 2 years ago, I was doing a lot of vegan shit, to supplement food,
Right.
in general. It's like in the mornings, I would have they had like a breakfast bowl, but it was a lot of veggies and shit in it. And they just kind of spiced it up to make it seem like it wasn't just all veggies.
I'm always really proud of myself when I eat a vegetarian dish or
Right.
a vegan dish. I'm always like, yeah, I'm doing. I did something.
it.
I did something good once.
Yeah.
And
You didn't die today, Cal.
yeah, my wife got a black bean burger the other day, and she loves
I
those.
do like black bean burgers.
I've only
for
had one
sure.
once, and I was like, this is amazing, and I ate half of it, and I was like, somehow it isn't
Right.
as good as it
Yeah.
was when I first started.
I like the black bean burgers. Those are good. I like it more when like somebody's made it, know, like it's not frozen shit. The frozen shit's
This
not
is
bad.
definitely somebody made it the other day. Whenever
Yeah.
she had it.
Nice.
I don't remember where the fuck we were.
They used to have it at that Covington Farmers Market. They had a vegan little shop on it, and they sold those burgers.
They had the falafel sandwich.
That dude's
too.
killer though.
Yeah.
The guy that does that shit.
Yeah,
the,
I think
the
they
hummus he has is killer.
I think the person I'm thinking of, I think they moved away.
Probably. I mean, the last
too
time I
good
went
for
was
him to
probably
stay.
like 5 years ago. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like if anything run out, it's Covington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been doing this week? Have you done anything different?
I found a couple of Instagram pages that show people dying. Usually they don't. They ixnay that shit pretty quick.
So you have to keep jumping around?
Yeah. And another thing is like, I mean, I don't know how much you're on Instagram. I've been on it a lot more lately.
I'm on it a little bit more all the time, I feel like.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's getting more and more like that. Since Facebook started doing the reels, it's like I'm tired of clicking on a comment thing. And it's like just go to Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just fucking go to Instagram. But I love it so much. It's more the Wild West of internet right now. Like TikTok is very friendly. They're fucking like. Fucking get it. You're beautiful. You're fucking killing it right now. And then you put the same video on Instagram. It's like, you fucking fat piece of shit. Go fucking kill yourself.
God,
Like,
they're trying to get rid of TikTok
yeah, I know.
because of their spyware.
I don't know, because the whole thing is like they're trying to privatize it into America. It's like Americans, some part of America has to own it for them to continue to do it. They had to, I don't know what the word is, basically like sell their company out so where it can be globalized, other people can buy into it. And funny enough, it's a lot of congressmen that are voting against it that can buy into it. Like, yeah, so fuck you. I don't watch much TikTok. I'm not really on TikTok.
I haven't ever
like
gotten
Instagram.
it. The only times I catch TikTok is like whenever something's gotten so big it makes it on the news,
Right,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Else, I think one time that guy who was skateboarding to that Fleetwood Mac song.
Yeah, yeah.
That's about my
Yeah,
TikTok.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll watch like some try not to laugh TikTok shit with my daughter.
Okay.
That's about it. She super loves that shit.
What is that?
What? Oh, it's just like they just throw up funny TikToks and then it's like, try not to laugh while you're watching this. That kind of shit. She loves that fucking shit. So we do that. But no, the Instagram is where it's at.
Yeah.
It's so much more toxic. It's so fucking brutal. But the thing that I don't like too is like, so they've been having a lot of fucking pages like just pop up and they're like, oh, if only there was a page dedicated to cars crashing at high speeds, or if there was only a page to kids getting hurt all the time. It's like, yeah, I want to see all that. And then a week later, it's like, oh, did you check out this OnlyFans site by this person? They completely sell their fucking page out to some OnlyFans chick or whoever wants to fucking like promote their weird sex toys on it. It's like, man, I just want to fucking.
You want to see kids
I
getting
just want
hurt?
to, kids getting kicked in the face. I want to see people getting electrocuted. What is this, man? I can see titties that I don't have to pay for. Then another thing is like all the women do this thing now where it's like it's so funny because they want you to like pause the video real quick and they'll put it. I guess they get away with doing porn by doing this. So they'll put up a video and then for a split second it'll be a fucking picture of them naked or their pussy out or some kind of shit. And it's like, pause challenge. Can you pause it right on time? It's like, you don't have to do that, man. You just click on the 3 buttons, you hit remix, and it gives you like an editing portion of it, and you just like slowly scroll through until you get to the one picture. It's like, you stupid fucking cunt. Like, what are you doing here? Like,
It's funny that that's all you do is go into the index.
you hit the 3 dots. It says like save, share, or remix. You hit remix, and then you can slow it down frame by frame and pick the stupid one out. It's like, yeah, I saw you in whatever stupid bondage fucking thing you were wearing. Like, this is dumb. That's another thing too. All the OnlyFans girls, go to their OnlyFans page, highlight their username, and then just go on Reddit and put that in the search bar. 100% you're going to see everything that's on their OnlyFans page for free.
Jesus. OnlyFans is still apparently killing it.
It's huge.
Right? I don't see... Do you know a single guy who's ever paid $1 into OnlyFans?
No.
I don't understand.
But I don't know a
how
lot of people anymore. You know? So,
and even still privately, why would anybody admit
if I
to
knew somebody personally, if I knew they were on, like somebody I knew
right.
in regular life was on, I'd probably pay that money to see that. Like,
I'm just going to support you, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, I wouldn't. I would just copy their username and put it into Reddit. Fucking Reddit and see your stupid fucking saggy titties on there.
Have you ever known a girl who was in pornography or anything like that?
I knew a girl that danced at a strip club. Yeah.
And you saw her?
No, I didn't go to that. No. It was at Scuttlebutts in Slidell.
That's not a strip club. That's rock bottom for most people.
I know. That's the
even
best
rock bottom for the people going in there.
I wanted to go there bad. I
did too.
I felt really bad that I never went there and it fucking shut down. It's like, man, this thing was iconic.
I know that this kind of going to be if my wife ever watches, it'll be disturbed by this, but I always want to go to the shittiest strip club. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the highest dollar one. That sounds miserable.
Or maybe
to
Hustler.
Me.
I think they piss on the floor there. That sounds disgusting. That just sounds like a trashy ass.
I don't want this. I don't want this. That's what I'd be saying while that was happening.
No, the trick is you go sit at the bar and talk to the bartender, and then you ask them to get you a drink, and you just turn around and look at them. It's like, no, like you're not getting any money.
I did that once.
I'm actually at the bar right now. I'm not watching you.
Weirdly enough, one time I went to a strip club on a bachelor party, and 4 of us went in with not enough.
The only time I go is bachelor parties.
Well, not enough money. This was like when we were 19 or something like that. We didn't have enough money to actually pay anybody. We we paid our admission, and then we went in there and just kind of stood far away from the
right. Which I also don't get. Why am I paying money to get in here? Do you want me to give them money, or do you want me to come in here?
I guess it's for assholes like us who are just going to stand off to the side and like just.
And I say the strip club thing that I only went during bachelor parties. It's like now I don't want to go to strip clubs, but it's like when I was younger and I could go to strip clubs, I still only just went for like bachelor parties. I never just went to a strip club. It's like I don't want to. Most of the times the women are horrid. They're fucking not good looking, or they're just so coked out. It's so fucked up, and it's like. I gotta pay you, man.
Dude, there was this one I heard about.
I don't even see pussy. Just see titties. You know,
there was this one I heard about that was in a fucking trailer way out in like Roseland.
You know, I'd probably bring a lot of money for that. I'd bring some money for that.
For some reason, that intrigues me. It's like, what could that be like?
I want to see that.
Like in a sub that, like, is it like a trailer? I'm guessing it's like a trailer like this.
I hope
like,
it is.
Bunch of
they got like fucking 5-foot ceilings. They still have a stripper pole in there.
I would just think like you'd be such close contact with like degenerate dudes from that area, whatever, you know. I think it'd be almost impossible to go in and not
family.
I think it'd be hard to go in there and not get in a fight or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like somehow you'd just be too close.
But how great would that be? Trailer
the
park
story,
stripper trailer park. Fight.
I don't know if it's still there, but like, I mean,
if you live out in Rosewood, let us know.
Roseland, I think.
Roseland. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's way to fuck out there past they meet. But
all right, so
I've only heard. If we find out about it, if anybody can give us some, I'm
gonna look it up. I'm gonna.
We'll probably do one Google search and we'd have this.
Right.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I feel like if you look up trailer park strip club, it's a lot more is gonna come up than you think.
Yeah, maybe there are more. I remember I went into this neighborhood, man, and is a black friend of mine, and he kept talking about the bar that was in the neighborhood, And he says, it's the bar up there, and it was a fucking house.
Yes.
It's just like people, I guess. I didn't go in. I don't think I should have gone inside.
No, probably not.
It wouldn't have been a good idea.
Probably not. Did you though?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
okay, damn it.
I was fucking got the fuck out of there. It was like my friend's super cool guy and everything like that. But I mean, his family was dealing drugs big time, and I had to get the fuck out of there.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That will do it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's like country
That's hilarious. I like that
Unitas or
shit.
whatever. What?
It's just a strip club
Oh.
in a trailer park, and somebody's trailer is like, "No, we're gonna make some money off of you, Bethany."
It's probably somebody's sister started.
100%. Yeah.
I got the trailer. You gotta get in there and fucking get naked. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Fucking stripper pole like fell off the back of a truck somewhere, and like, we're a strip club now.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's not a stripper pole.
Fuck, no, it's
something
not.
way
No,
different.
it's not, yeah.
Something should be like a signpost or
It's
something
just
like that.
it's those tall, skinny fucking caution cones. The ones that
yeah.
like this fucking big. They just glued a bunch of those bitches together, filled them with cement. Span, bitch.
Spin, bitch. No, anyway, yeah. There's no back room. It's just a
Hell
line
no.
of 3 girls who keep taking turns. You can imagine what it'd be like. Should get our wives together so we don't get in trouble when we go.
Right. I think I did go to a strip club once with my wife. That was
did not.
awkward.
Yeah.
Not in like a weird way, but it's like we went out with our boss, and he was just a fucking insane drunk.
Right.
You know, and then he wants to go to the strip club. He's like, I'm paying. It's like, okay, yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
I'm buying you guys a lap dance. It's like, no, I'm not doing that part of it.
I never got a lap dance either. I don't understand it.
I think I got a couple, but they never did anything. They were like, one of them, I remember I was sitting there, and I don't know whose bachelor party it was, but it was like the girl was dancing all over me, and then like kept like acting like she was going down on me, but was like buzzing her lips, like, I'm like, but I'm like, I had huge pants. It's like she's just like blowing on the top of my pants. Like, this is doing nothing. What are you doing right now? Like, I don't see
doing
your
down
titties
there?
anymore. It's dark in here. You're
Fake blowing me.
fake blowing me, and it's not even like it's not even a. If this is how you blow people, this sucks.
Yeah,
like,
this
why are you
is
blowing
horrifying.
into my fucking dick like it's a trombone right now? Like, what is happening?
Well,
And then she kind of like pissy at me, like, this isn't doing it. Like,
I can't.
no. Secondly, even if it was, I'm not fucking you. Like, there's nothing that's happening after this. If I get hard, like,
I went to we were in Nogales, Mexico, and
that sounds sketchy.
it's very sketchy there. And you're at the strip club. Everybody's a prostitute too.
Right. Yes.
So-
that's what I felt like was going on.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll get you hard, and then we'll finish it off. It's like nothing you do is getting me hard.
Yeah,
at all.
that was kind of happening the first time I went to one. They were talking about they were talking to the groom. We went there, the 4 of us. We were staying away from the table.
Yeah.
and the girl came up and kept trying to get us to pay for him to
Right,
go to the champagne
back.
room.
Yeah.
and we were
No.
like, and she's like,
a whole song
everything
about it.
can happen in the
No, it can't.
Yeah.
No, it can't. There's no
Yeah.
sex in the champagne room.
Yeah,
Who is that?
that's Chris Rock.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what a stripper tells you, there's
ain't.
no sex
It ain't a thing.
Yeah.
If there's a bouncer in there, which there is,
Yeah.
you're not fucking. You're not.
Anyway, like I mean,
why you
it's
fucking-
kind of a weird setup. Anyway, you're gonna. Regardless, I don't know. That Nogales one though. I
Yeah.
think I've told you in the past. A friend of ours, 2 people, went up there with one of the prostitutes. One of the guys borrowed one of the other guys' credit card to do it.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Somebody from the bar called down and was like, "Listen, your credit card's getting maxed out. This guy just he's buying more
Oh,
he's
no.
buying more shit
Oh, no.
and all this kind of stuff." He's like, "Hey,
You gotta
shut it down now."
shut it the fuck down. There's like no way to lock it. No.
Dude, it was funny all night when we were there. These motherfuckers acted like they couldn't. They were speaking English to us, and then whenever I was getting change and like had a problem with
Well,
like,
no say.
yeah,
No
no
say.
say, you fucking asshole.
Fucking dick. I don't even tip down here, you fuckhead. Oh, no say.
No say, yeah. It's like we gave you. I can't remember what it was. It's ridiculous.
100 pesos, you bastard.
No, we didn't change our money out. I never changed my money out when I
No.
went to Mexico.
No.
Always use. I think they'd rather you use.
Probably. If anything, I think the exchange rate is still. Well, I think it's pretty close right now, but back then the exchange rate
it
was
was
crazy.
fucking great. Well, not at that trip, but when we went down to Puerto Penasco,
Uh-huh.
we went. It was $1 for a Corona and a shot of tequila.
Hell yeah.
So like $10
Trash.
destroyed, dude.
Yeah,
We were fucking
yeah.
walking around trying to find a cash machine. Weird thing enough, in this
The
town,
guys, oh yes, I had the cash. You hand me the card, I give you the cash. Like, no,
I lick it, then give you some money, some fake money.
put the card in my
Dude,
ass.
you could.
Here's
The
your thing.
fucking bank was open. Like nobody's in the bank,
Right.
but the front doors are open, and we were
Yes.
like, "We're getting the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Got chased
Yeah.
by dogs. Had to go- It's like, oh, the trip was crazy. Fucking shout out Tim. You know that was a great time.
That guy knows what's up.
27.
So good. It's piss time. I'll be back.
Okay,
Don't put the goddamn. Don't do it.
don't do it.
Don't do that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. What could that be? What could it? It's not gonna work.
I'm not doing the whoopee cushion. He's saying
Don't do it.
I'm not. Like I would do a whoopee cushion. That last one worked out really good with Byron though. Like on the second part of the podcast, I actually got him. The other seat you can put it under the cushion. In this one though, there's no way to hide a fucking whoopee cushion on that goddamn cushion of that chair, or under the chair. Nothing. So hasn't been successful. Anyway. I've got some suggestions, so whenever Earl comes back, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And they are not the greatest, but I think he'll have some funny answers to them. And the gig went really good with the Clash, not the Clash, the Cramps cover band at Babylon. It was really fun. Shout out to those dudes. Can't remember your band name again, but Earl put it up maybe. Anyway, hopefully he's almost back because this is getting lame. Maybe not. We wrote a song tonight. Also, we also did that. That is going to be good. So we finally have broken that cycle of not writing music. All right, we're back.
We are back.
God.
I was thinking about pausing it every once in a while, but I'll just cut it if we ever really need it.
Yeah, you might want to cut that one because it's pretty sad shit I was talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about your dick?
The only thing I ever talk about whenever you're gone, of course.
I know, I hear it.
I take those out. Do you want to do my suggestions?
Duh. Fuck yeah, man. Dude, first time? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Reflect on how far the pod has come. That's what I was thinking.
Nice. Yeah, we're on 46 now. We're coming up on a year.
A year.
Of just like regular doing. I think July 25th is a year when we first did our first one on uploaded to Spotify. And then episode 52 would technically be a year's worth because we do it weekly.
Yeah. And we'll have 53 episodes at that point because we
Yeah.
have the two-part from Byron.
Well, I mean, as soon as we put that one out and this, then we'll just do whatever the one after that is 52. Oh, no, because this one, it'll just be part 2. That's right. It's just 45 part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't number it later.
Yeah, I wouldn't have because I think it just gets confusing.
Yeah, it's weird. Part 2 is part 2. But yeah,
I'm pretty-
also, if you guys can help us share some shit and get us to 50 subscribers on YouTube for our 50th 50 show, 52 subscribers for our year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be killer. That'd be a thing. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Or not. I don't give a fuck. I do.
I do.
care a lot.
Actually,
I think about it a lot at night, actually. It's very, every time I'm editing this and like,
Please, one more subscriber.
please, just one more. I can't stop making these jokes. So
Someone.
there's nothing else I can do about it. Like, just somebody like it and then tell somebody about it, and hopefully they like it as well.
All right. Have you ever lived alone?
Like just by myself?
Just by yourself.
No. Nope.
It is amazing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've had times where lately, like my wife would go out of town with my daughter for dance things, or like she would have all the kids. It's like, yeah, this is nice. This is nice for a night. I miss them, obviously.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do like a long time, but one night I just like play video games, drink beers, go to bed, sleep in the middle of the fucking bed. Like, yeah.
I think I lived alone for 2 years. And
How'd that go?
it fucking gets weird.
Right?
You know what I mean? Because like you like get to the point to where you're like, I'll go to the store. I'll get like maybe like one of those packs that's got like two small cheap steaks in it or something like that. Pack of mushrooms. That's dinner,
Right.
and that'll be dinner for like 2 days, 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
something like that. You're eating like you might even eat that for fucking breakfast. Like it doesn't matter. Like it seemed that I never got tired of my leftovers. You know, it's
Well,
like
yeah,
if
right.
if this will last 4 days without me having to cook, I will eat it all
doing
4
that.
days. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Stuff like that. Also, like, it's weird how your sleep patterns are different. I felt like I slept more back then because I wasn't like trying to stay up for alone time.
Yeah. Like,
You know what I mean?
Every day is alone time. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's nothing for that. There's nothing really to do after a certain point. You know, it's kind of like when you're in a hurricane shit and all the power's out. It's like
Yeah.
your circadian rhythm just kind of kicks back in. It's like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, it's been nighttime for about 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm
Fuck
going-
else am I doing right now? Let's
Exactly.
go to bed. Fuck this. You know, I already did everything today.
On that note, like if you think about it, like fucking I don't know what else to call them, settlers. Like they must have gotten a lot of sleep because they're just sitting there and it's like I am bored out of my mind. I can't stay up any
Oh,
longer.
dude, that was a big thing
You
too.
know?
It was like as soon as it's dark, it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Because you are also getting up as soon as that sun comes up, like
Yeah.
maybe an hour before, like when it starts breaking. Not the sun is out, like when there's light out a
Yeah.
little, you're up.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, you're up at 4 a.m. So yeah, of course you go to bed at 8. You know,
It's just kind of crazy. I never really thought about it before. It's like there is nothing to do. What would you do?
What would you do? Yeah. Read a book? Can you even read?
Are you going to waste the candle on that book?
That's the other one.
That's our
Yeah.
only candle.
That's our only candle. That's our only candle. You know what it takes to get wax out here?
Yeah. That's funny.
It's not a pretty thing. I'll tell you that.
Well, there's like along the what I'm thinking about is like the trail, the people that were migrating or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's only outposts every like 300 miles.
I know.
or
And
something
how long
like,
does it take to get there?
Yeah.
Weeks.
Weeks.
You know? Yeah.
And in between that, you're like going like you've eaten all the beef you've had. You're down to like eating parts of your shoes and stuff
Right,
like that.
yeah.
By the time you get to the next,
We can make it with one horse.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. That kind of
Yeah.
stuff starts coming up, or
I think that's why they travel with a lot of cattle as well. 'Cause it's like, we are going to kill this thing. We're going to salt all this fucking shit. And
yeah, it's also why they like I didn't ever think about the way they reconstituted meat and stuff like
Right,
that. That's also
yeah.
why they dried all that meat.
yeah, they
could-
throw it in all the stews and
yeah,
shit. just
throw it
cook
in stews
Yeah.
and
Well, they had the perpetual fucking stew. It was like if you kept it at a certain temperature and like at you're out in the fucking middle of the desert, like
Yeah.
everything's fucking hot. You know, if you kept it hot, it pretty much stays hot, and then you hit it with the fire again, which kills all the rest of the shit.
I don't know. I didn't think about the perpetual stew. There's a guy back there just holding it though.
Taking a cart with fire on it, like
That's funny. There probably was some sort of stupid contraption like that. Keep your campfire
yeah.
going while you travel.
yeah.
I'm sure there was something like
I
that.
read some fucking thing today about some island, like Navidian something. That's not the name, but it was an
Branch Davidians with the fucking Waco.
I don't know. I think of NVIDIA, the fucking graphics card for a computer.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but it was something. It was like Nanahara or some shit. It's not that. It's something with an N.
Davidians.
And there's a thing out there where it's supposedly it's an island that you either have to boat through like rapids, take a plane, or do like this crazy hike to fucking get to it. Full of gold. The place is supposed to be teeming with fucking gold. And through about 100 years, whether the prospectors would go and try to fucking, frontiersmen would try to go out there, and then they would just never come back. And then the next group would go and they would find old settler camps with skulls placed at the feet of bodies with like their hands and like guns, like like it looked like a ritual thing that they just cut these motherfuckers' heads off, and like, but they never found anybody. They never found anything about like who was actually doing it, and then I guess they just stopped going there. I was like, what's up? Like, there's a lot of people now, and we have a lot of like we have guns.
Yeah,
like, is that
we can
gonna
helicopter into that place,
right? Yeah.
Land like this.
Yeah, like I don't know if you've heard of a Gatling gun, but I saw it on Predator.
Yeah,
they take out at least half of it, at least half the jungle.
Yeah, I saw it down half.
Right? Yeah, right. I saw it in Predator. Man, it fucking happened.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me see what else I wrote. I know eventually I'm gonna get. Yeah, this is.
Go out there with a bunch of people. Come the fuck on. Like, where's the gold?
All right. Something like they killed 450, 500,000 people in 56 days in Auschwitz.
What?
That
At the end?
You remember the movie we watched, the Zone of Silence or
Zone of Interest?
Zone of Interest, yeah.
At the end, when they were killing everybody out.
Yeah,
because the war was ending. They were like, we have to cover all of this.
Yeah,
they can never find out about it.
Well, they were also trying to get as far along with their plans.
Right, yes, that was another thing. But it was like, it was wipe everything. It was wipe everybody.
Well, during that time, I did a little bit of math on it, and it's a rough number. So what it came up with was they killed roughly 9,000 people a day.
Jesus
for
Christ.
56 days.
Jesus.
Yeah.
At that one camp?
At Auschwitz.
At Auschwitz, yeah.
So they imported.
What was the total that stayed there?
I don't know the total that stayed there, but they imported like 450,000 people during the very end of the war.
Straight to Auschwitz?
Straight to Auschwitz, Jesus. And this is to kill. Just fucking kill as many fucking people as you could. You remember when they were talking about that new furnace?
Yeah. That's a real thing, though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. That was insane. For that, I believe.
Probably.
So like they're killing 450 people at a time in those things. That's or something like that.
Nuts.
Yeah. What the fuck? Or no, they were burning 450.
They would burn them and then pass them through, and then it was like by the time you got to the other side, it was like cool enough to go again.
Yeah,
which is insane. Like,
so I was just thinking about that, like that guy or the main character that
the commandant kind of motherfucker. Yeah,
he was head of. I believe he was head when that was happening. So no, Rudolf Hess.
Thank you. Yes, Hess. I knew it was
spelled like Hoss, but I think it's Rudolf Hess. And anyway, so that was just crazy. And I mean,
what if it was Hoss? Just some fucking big
Rudolf Hoss,
motherfucker. Yep, put them all in.
Put them all in. Fuck
We're gonna smoke them like a big old pig.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get away from that one. Let's get away.
I heard this is for you, just because I know how uncomfortable you are with this.
Oh, good.
But I heard that
this is another thing. I heard what you do in your past life.
No, but I heard that 20-second hugs release dopamine in each of the participants' brain. Okay. I'm going to hug you too long tonight. Because it's
in bed.
Because it's good for us. Even though I know you aren't really a hugger.
Why are you hard? Why are you hard?
Yeah, you guys weren't there for that.
That's the name of this episode. Why are you hard? You weren't there for that, but it's good. We're gonna film a very gay skit very soon. God damn it. This is gonna be awkward.
What, the gay sex? The
gay sex? No, that's going to be totally fine.
Gonna be, I'm
the
fine.
Hugging, the 20-second hug afterwards.
Yeah, that is going to be hard. That's very personal.
Right? I'm gonna cry like that dude who didn't get to eat out there. TJ tells me a story about a porno we saw where some girl broke the gangbang record of 600 people or said it. And one of the guys was so upset because he didn't get to eat her out.
Yeah, I might have been watching the making of that or something like that because I don't understand why.
I like that. There would have been behind the scenes.
Dude, look for it. I'm not even fucking around.
I will look for it.
Yeah, I think it was Houston's
gangbang arena,
whatever it would be called. But 600
Texas style.
600 people fuck one girl. Right. That's what it seems like. But yeah, if there was one guy, because they wouldn't have left.
It's called Texas Toast.
They wouldn't have left the guy crying in the actual porno.
No, like I said, I think it'd be funnier.
Seen, like, the fucking making of this thing.
It's just at the end, it's just the guy crying. I still think it would be funnier if the guy's out there like, I didn't get to eat her out. They're like pulling him away and they like saying like 598 out of 600 is like, let's fucking move it along.
Get that asshole out of here.
We got shit to, some of us got shit to do today. Other than fuck this woman. Number 598. He turns to his buddy. It's 5:97. I told you we should have been here. I told you to get here at 10.
Well, God, you fucked me up with that one.
Sorry. What was the thing that you said?
well, I was
we're
saying-
going to hug each other a lot later.
No. What I was saying was, we were still talking about the gangbang.
Yes. The guy was crying. You had to have seen the behind the scenes
Yeah.
because they wouldn't have left a guy crying. in
Yeah,
it.
I don't know where we're going with that. Never mind.
I don't know. I feel like as a director, that's an artistic choice. It's like
Yeah.
this shows the duality of a gangbang.
Well,
Some
who's-
people could be so into it, and some people just
Who bought that video?
you.
Like, no, I didn't buy the video. Like, I'm looking at the deleted scenes in this fucking thing.
I don't know. Commentary on it.
I don't know where the fuck I saw
The
this.
fucking
but I-
Amazon Prime X-ray.
Listen,
into
man,
it.
I was lonely back in the day. I was lonely.
I told you I lived by myself for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Watching 90s pornography in 2008.
That was like my notebook. I felt his pain.
It's still not over.
That
Okay.
guy was me. It was actually me.
Okay. It seems like having a pet is way more expensive than it used to be. That is my thought. Like,
I mean, it is if you consistently bring them to the vet.
okay, heartworm medicine. 3 months worth of heartworm medicine, I think, was goddamn $65.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now, I don't remember ever giving my dog heartworm medicine back when I was
I don't
growing
think I've
up.
given Bubba heartworm medicine ever.
Yeah, fucking like to board a dog for 4 days.
I have given my dog heartworm medicine because like they had him, you know.
I think you could buy a fucking hotel room for 2 dogs if you have to board them. Because
Right.
whenever I boarded 2 dogs, I think it was $400 fucking for 4 days for 2 dogs.
Right?
It's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
I know.
Everything's expensive though, you know? Just everything.
How do you have a fucking, like, if you're a minimum wage, how do you have a fucking animal? You just can't.
That's what I'm saying. You just don't ever bring them anywhere. Like
Yeah,
you don't
don't
bring
do-
them to inside. It's like, I'm going to keep you in as good of health as I can, but after that, bye.
I kept my last of Toby before he died.
Yeah.
I was buying like food that was $50 every month.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
We bought fucking the food for Bubba because he was like eating the small food so fast he would yak it up immediately. Like his big, stupid bulldog mouth couldn't fucking like chomp
Right.
small pellets. So we were buying like packing peanut sized fucking things. And I think it was like it might have been an 80-pound bag, but that bitch was still $140. Like,
Yeah, dude.
$140 fucking dollars, man. This thing barely lasts a month.
I know my dad
the
didn't buy.
fuck?
My dad did not buy that.
Fuck
I know
no.
he would have gotten rid of our animals back in
Dude,
the 80s if
we
it
had a
was that
German
expensive.
Shepherd. I think that fucking dog just ate whatever the fuck we threw it at.
Well,
Like,
everybody would buy regular food back then. It would be like that Purina, just the regular
Purina's
Purina.
good,
Then
yes.
they'd have like Old Roy, all that shit.
Right,
Old-
yes. Old Roy.
if
That's
you-
what I was
if
because
you-
that's the red bag motherfucker.
Well,
we had
if-
that all the time.
What made me think about it is I was watching goddamn this 6 months ago, but I was watching the Christmas Vacation with Randy Quaid
yes.
that's in it.
Love that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't even remember
He's in
which
all
one.
of them.
I think it's just Christmas Vacation or something.
If it's at Christmas, it's Christmas
Oh,
Vacation.
that was all
Randy
right.
Quaid's in all of them, though.
All right, well that
Well,
one.
no, he's in all of them. He's in all of them. He's in not European. I don't think he's in European Vacation, but he's in Vegas. He's in Christmas. He's in the regular.
They're walking through a store,
Uh-huh.
and they have that big ass dog in that one, and they're walking through a store, and he's just throwing.
He's throwing all the shit in there. Yeah,
It's all old school
is
bags
old.
of dog food, and these big ass bags of dog food are $6.
huge.
Yeah, like
Huge.
that's what it says on
Huge.
there, and I was like, "Oh my god, how the fuck did this get so expensive?"
The fucking minimum wage is like $2.
Did-
you know? Like,
Did the option for the dog food come out, and then like, did the standards change for animals or something like that? You know what I mean? Just because the options are there.
that yes, because that adds more diversity to the market. But then everybody was like, you can't feed your dogs this shit. It's full of crap and preservatives and this and that. It's like, I'm pretty sure the dogs have been doing fucking fine on all of it. They also eat cat shit all day.
Yeah, if
with
you give-
fucking litter, and they eat other dog shit. And
Or vomit, or things
all
like
of it.
that.
You
yeah.
know, it's like, yeah, it's not great for them to eat those things, but they fucking eat them.
I
swear, I had a dog that just lived on cat shit. I had to fucking yank it, like lock up the cat litter.
Yeah, too.
You had to pull them, like physically pull this mother. If it got into it, No, like, you weren't just telling the dog to get out of there.
We had to put a baby gate.
Yes,
Like in between there and the dog.
Still nosing through it.
No, it wasn't just that. It felt like if you didn't close the baby gate and you took one step away from it, the dog had already.
Yes, it's already in it.
Yeah. It's fucking disgusting too. Like that is almost the grossest thing.
You guys doing
ever.
more dogs after? I think after Bubba's gone, we're not doing another animal for a little bit.
No, dude.
And I say that shit though because me and the wife have been talking about it, but my daughter wants a cat, which will happen at some point, I'm sure. But I don't. Who knows how long Bubba's got? You know, I think he's like 10 right now, 10 or 11. But he's a big fat fuck. You know, he doesn't do much.
My dog died at 11.
Right,
and he was fine up until he got like they had.
I'm saying we do. He's
cancer
fine, but
lump
like
or
he
something
doesn't
like
have.
that.
We don't ever bring him to the fucking vet, but we've never had any problems with him. You know, he's got some shit that he's just old and fat. We could probably work him out a little more. But like the lab we had before, we had to bring that fucking dog in all the time. We ended up getting cancer on her fucking tail, and like I remember we went in. This is a fucked up thing about vets too, is they don't tell you the fucking price, but they want you to just pay whatever the fuck it is at the end. So we brought the dog in for the tumor and to get it cut out and all this shit, and it's like, oh yeah, that's $800. Like when we go up after they've done everything, like why the fuck wouldn't you tell us?
Yeah.
This before we started. It's not a problem to like we had the money when we rounded up money, but it's like when I come up to you, you don't tell me I owe you $800 before we started this. Like that would be a major thing you need to fucking tell me. I think I was like 26, 27. You think I just have $800 fucking dollars hanging around?
No,
I did, but that was like every bit of money ever. I called in fucking favors that motherfuckers owed me money. It's like, you need to pay me right now.
Yeah.
Right fucking now.
See, that's what I mean, though. Like, you know, all of a sudden it feels like. Well, I was going to tell you this. It feels like animals are expensive. That's what I was saying.
Animals are expensive.
But all I was really saying about our house is as soon as our dog dies, my wife will probably get 2 dogs.
Right, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's never stopping. My son's getting a fucking turtle now.
How long have you always had a dog with your wife? Like as long as you've been together?
She's always had a dog.
With you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
mean,
what I was
there was a point, actually, whenever her dog died, and there was a few years where she didn't have one. She just had cats.
Right.
But then
some kind of animal, though.
Yeah, for
We've
sure.
always had some kind of animal. That's the thing of it. Is like
she had
we're taking
4
a break.
animals when I first met her.
We're taking a break, I think. And not, I don't know how long, but like a break.
You
know?
can't. You can't because you'll never go back to having pets. It's like I can leave whenever I want and not have to worry about the pet. You know what I mean? I don't have to think about it feeding
That's a
it.
big one that she thinks of. It's like, I want to go do things, but we constantly have to have somebody come over and let the dog out and this and that. It's like,
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get used to not doing that real quick. Because then
Well, until you slow down, it's like I don't do shit anyway. You know?
I feel bad because I loved my dog Toby before he passed. And I actually almost feel like I haven't grieved enough for a dog that died 2 years ago. But like you know, it's like I'll eventually get around to grieving for this dog, but no. But you know, I didn't. After he died, it was like, golly, like that, like is a lot of stress off of me, and like you know, and to think about getting another animal right now, I just don't know if I feel like it because I mean, when we go out of town, my wife might have to find a place for the dog because I said I don't want to fucking.
That dog is fucking big.
Well, whenever she got it, I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with this shit. You're gonna handle
Bullshit.
it, yeah.
Bullshit.
Well,
As
I mean,
it throws up and shits all in your car.
yeah, yeah, that was amazing. Go back to see that episode or listen to that episode. Yeah, what was that? I can't remember what it's called. TJ goes on vacation.
I think it's something like that. Yeah. TJ goes on vacation.
Yeah.
The worst vacation ever.
Dude,
this is your National Lampoon.
So, for some reason, that actual vacation to, you know, it wasn't Blue Ridge, LEJ, Georgia. It was close to the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah.
That was my favorite vacation, and that's the biggest memory I have from it.
This is the fucking Daco in a town
Yeah.
on your car, and then didn't your wife throw up or your kids threw up
My
too?
son threw up in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's in the back. The dog, like, they're in the way back. The dog's sitting on the middle seat, and my wife and me in the front of the car. So the dog
It's
shits
just
on itself
violently diarrheaing in the back
all
of it. Yeah.
over the fucking car.
It's
God
a lot
damn
of
it.
room back there too. Yeah.
Yeah. It ruined. It took my wife like over an hour to clean the back of the car. I didn't even look at it. I was like, I'm not looking. I don't
I told
want.
you I didn't want this fucking dog.
Dude,
Not like that, but like in the moment, maybe that's what.
I felt like I was I felt like the Prozac is working whenever that happened because like I did not flip at all, and I wanted to.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to, but I could see myself like wow, I should be flipping out right now.
Yeah.
As far as I am, me, I should like be at the end of my rope, hardly can breathe, so mad at everyone, bitching at my kids and they didn't do anything.
I know, yeah.
I should be completely throwing a tantrum because that's what I typically do.
Yeah.
Whenever something like
I try to work on my temper a lot.
Yeah.
All that kind of shit. I had one point where it was like, we had gone out to eat and we had all the fucking kids and it's fucking hot. It's like middle of the fucking summer and we get out and the car doesn't start. So I have to fucking go get a battery. I can't take the fucking battery out with the tools that we have in the fucking car. So there's an auto shop like 2 blocks down, but it's in a major road. There's no sidewalk. I'm walking down like the median, and then I have to cut over, and I get the shit, and I get it back, and it doesn't fucking fit because the battery's fucking stupid. So I have to go back and return it, and then get another one and come back, and I'm fucking cranking that shit out, and I get it out, and I fucking walk a fucking 30-pound fucking battery over to the place to get another one to bring it back, and then my daughter's like, "Are we gonna be done soon?" I was like, "We'll be done very soon.
Oh.
We'll be done very soon."
I didn't realize this was a story of restraint.
It was a story of restraint.
Yeah.
In fact, it was like a story so much restraint that my wife had even mentioned it later. It was like, I thought you were going to fucking lose it.
Yeah.
I think you've really been working on your anger. It's like, I've been trying. I've been trying.
I'll tell you this. This is what's funny about me is I don't know so much how much. Okay, of course, I'm not as angry as I used to be.
Yeah.
But it seems as though whenever I should get angry lately, I'm calm, and whenever I shouldn't get angry
It's still
lately,
fucking
I
blow up.
explode.
Yeah.
And over little things,
Yeah,
like if I would
that's,
write it down,
repressed.
it would
that's
be
repressed anger. Yeah.
yeah. That's when you're sitting around like I should bitch right now, and you
Yeah.
don't. That's whenever you.
I told you to stop dropping the fucking spoon.
Oh God, what did I freak out on? I think my wife just asked me like my opinion about something the other day, like something small, and I was I don't know, I just exploded.
I halfway exploded on my 2-year-old the other day. It was like I picked him up a bunch, and then I sat down to eat, and like I hadn't been home for 12 fucking hours. I just wanted to fucking sit for a second. And he got bitchy with me. And was like, "No, you have to fucking. You're not coming up here. Go sit down. We're not fucking doing this. We're not doing this at all. Be done.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face right now." like all of that in that same wordage. It's like to a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Why did I just do that?
Oh, just to feel guilty later.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I can hate myself more. Write a song later. How fucking depressed I am.
Nah, like it's not. I mean, it's not like everyone does it, even them. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you gotta, and you can't beat yourself up over every fucking thing. These are things that your kids will remember and you will forget.
Right, yeah. That's it, yeah. The whole potty training experience for my daughter, I'm sure, was extremely traumatizing. That's the fucked up thing is, like, for my son, it's probably going to be better because I know what not to do now. It's like,
Yeah.
sorry, you were the test subject. Like,
Yeah.
it's your first time being a kid. It's my first time being a parent / kind of an adult, like.
I know you probably can't see it yet because of how young your son is, but my oldest is much more of a parent pleaser.
Yeah,
'Cause,
she definitely,
she
does not break, she doesn't like to break the rules, like not even a little.
That's because she got crazy mom and dad.
Yeah,
Like,
she did. Yeah. But I don't take a bunch of shit with him either,
Yeah.
but I don't try to we do the same toughen up kind of shit that we did to her.
Yeah.
It was like, you fell down, brush it off. You're fine. It's nothing like that. So I'm not trying to instill a bunch of like, you're a dude, fucking shut the fuck up, kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm scared sometimes of making my son too soft.
Right.
Because I'm not even joking. Because sometimes I'll yell at him. I'll go in there and I'll hug him. I'm like, I love you, right?
I know.
It's like, and it's
But also
that,
at the same time, it's like, that was things my dad didn't do. Like,
oh, that's true.
yeah, it would have been nice if, like, after my dad made me feel like a super piece of shit for no reason when I was 8, he came in and was like, "I'm sorry, I was a dick."
Yeah.
It talked about it, we hugged, and then it was like, "I love you."
Or I've also thought, like, yes, of course that's right. But is it that, are you going to too many extremes with your kid? Like, are they going like, he's so mad, he's apologizing. He's so mad, he's
Well, no,
apologizing.
because the thing that I do now as well is like, not so much with my son, but with my daughter, where like,
Yeah.
she'll freak out about stuff, and it's like, I didn't feel like I went off. but she's so emotional because of the parent pleaser thing kind of thing. So I go in and apologize, but at the same time, it's like, I'm sorry that I made you feel like this. That's not what I wanted. But what you did was wrong.
Right.
What the reaction that I had was because of how disrespectful or how fucking wrong it was of the thing that you did, knowing you did a wrong thing kind of shit. It's usually like, you weren't supposed to fucking do this and you still did it and now you're crying. I feel bad that you're crying, but like, you did a wrong thing. You're not getting out of it in general.
You still have
like,
to be a father.
Right, yes, yeah. Like, I don't want you to cry, but in the end, you have to know you did a fucking wrong thing and you're not getting out of punishment because you cried. I feel bad that you're crying. I wasn't trying to make you cry as a person over this, but like, if that's how you reacted to how I'm telling you that you fucked up, that's kind of on you.
Yeah. Well,
I will console you, but in the end, you still have to do the thing I fucking told you to do, you know?
Yeah. We're both good parents.
Yeah.
It's just every once in a while you lose your fucking cool.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I know. I think it's about, well, not so much lately, but for a while it was, I don't know. Every 3 months it was just like, I'm a piece of shit parent. Like nothing I'm doing is right. As soon as, like with the first kid especially, where it's like you feel like you're doing good and then they start crying, or it's like you felt like you pushed it too far or something. It's like, man, I'm a fucking piece of shit. But at the same time, I can't really like go back on it because you still need to do the thing I told you to do. You still need to learn the lesson about it. Probably could have worded it better, but the lesson still needs to be learned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You want to end this since we've
on this shitty note?
On this shitty note. I don't have anything to bring it up with. Sitting here thinking about it, I don't have any more. Let's see, nope.
Nope. All right. Well. At least we didn't cry because we didn't.
I watched.
If
you want me to bring it up, I watched a new Hitler show on Netflix.
Oh, I actually want to see that shit.
Yeah, Hitler and his Nazi. No,
it's where they have the fucking line down it. It's like red and then black and white or some shit.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Nazi trials or something.
They have a lot of the trial in there.
Okay.
So maybe that is a bit.
I think it's the same one. It came
called
out like a week or two ago. Yeah.
It's called Hitler and the. I don't remember. I thought it was Hitler and the Nazi Party or something like that.
Hitler in Springtime.
Hitler. That's a movie?
That's a play they do in The Producers.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
Hitler in Springtime.
I haven't seen that, but
it's been so long, dude.
I was thinking that was on Jojo Rabbit for a second.
I haven't seen that one.
It's hard to watch.
Really?
Yeah, it's not funny.
And that's Takiti or the guy.
Taika.
Thank you. Yes, Taika Waititi or
I don't think that might be his fucking name.
Yeah. Tyson.
Dude, it's not as fun as that trailer looked. I can tell you that. Like, it didn't,
really,
like,
I thought it was very
Hitler,
lighthearted.
It's lighthearted because he's having to go somewhere in his mind. He's like having to distract himself. Like, from,
okay,
yeah. So
it's good though. I mean, one of
I haven't watched the whole thing. It's hard to watch if I'm honest.
No shit. Yeah.
What
was the one that was kind of A Beautiful Life? I think it was.
I don't know.
It was like right when the war. It was a long ass movie, and it was about like a Jewish comedian, and he marries a wife, and he has kids, and then the fucking war comes, and they end up going to a concentration camp, and the whole time he's trying to like make it a joke for his kids, so that every day is like we're not really here kind of thing. This isn't really fucking happening, and it's so much so like even when they were getting liberated out. I think he tells his like kids to hide or something, and he's getting led off to be shot, and like him leaving, the last thing the kids see is like him making a funny clown face and like doing the fucking Hitler step, but like funny for it, and then boom, like they don't show it, but you just hear a gunshot, and that's kind of how the movie ends. Like, god damn, man.
I don't know if that would have happened that way. Like, from what I understand, they would like separate the kids from the parents. Like, not to where you'd be able to
I don't know,
keep the family together.
I think it would, I haven't seen the movie in a long time. It's like a 2.5 hour long movie, you know.
What's weird about it too is like there's some cases where it'll be like a mother, father, and 2 daughters, and they'll kill all 3 of the mother, the father, and the daughter, and one daughter will live, like for no reason. Like, I don't. It's strange how actually they picked out people to.
I like that we went with a lighter theme.
We did.
To end it.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
decided-
last one was rough.
Let's
go further.
Well, yeah, let's go to parent shame. And
Parent shame, and then you know what would
straighten
probably
them-
make me feel better? Concentration camp stories. Yeah, let's punch up. Like, fuck. Let's end this piece of shit.
Yeah, it's gonna go worse. Yeah,
It's not gonna get any better.
it started with horrible Instagram pages. Isn't that where this went? This
It
whole
is.
thing is a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was all me.
All right. I will see you next week, man.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
I fucking about with him. I like how we touch flute. Ugh.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about tonight.